back to another video. Today I will be doing a mock draft the day before the draft, so I will be doing a reaction to this video the day after the draft to see what I got wrong, what I got right, and just boost my ego because every single pick is going to be correct, obviously. So number one overall, there's no debate, it's Caleb Williams to the Bears. Number two, I'm actually going to go with Jayden Daniels. He's athletic. I'd rather have Drake May. I think Drake May is a better prospect, and he's a safer prospect, but I think the Commanders would take Jayden Daniels here. So, Jayden Daniels. Patriots, Drake May fits their mold of quarterback perfectly, maybe even more athletic. He has a big arm, some accuracy problems, but not really. I think he's a great quarterback. He goes to the Patriots at number three. And here's a heater here, and the Cardinals the Vikings are gonna call up the Cardinals, who pick at number four, and they are gonna say, "Hey, we want your pick. Give us your pick. We will throw everything at you. Our first, uh, another Texans first, I think it is. No, I don't remember what team's first it is. Our first, another first, and our first next year to move up to number four to take JJ McCarthy." Uh, I don't. I like JJ McCarthy. I think he'll develop as a great quarterback under this organization. Marvin Harrison Jr. goes to the Chargers. The Chargers should view this as a steal. You're getting the best wide receiver prospect in a while at an absolute bargain at number five. Giants bring in the most talented and best wide receiver since Odell Beckham Jr. for their franchise. I'm not saying he's the most talented and best since Odell Beckham Jr. in the NFL. I'm saying just for their franchise. Joe Alt, best tackle in the class. He's huge. I like Olu Fashanu better, personally. I think they're overthinking it with the small hands. So yeah, Joe Alt gear goes to the Titans. At number 8 is the Falcons. Olu Fashanu is off the board. Well, like off their board. Brock Bowers is off their board. I think they go with Dallas Turner here. They need an edge rusher. Arnold Ebiketie didn't completely work out, so you just take the best available edge rusher, and Dallas Turner is exactly that. He's an elite level edge rusher. There's nothing really to say other than, yeah, you get a great player, you draft a great player, you love drafting that great player. Number 9, it would be insane to pair up Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze, so I think that's what they're going to try to do. The Jets could either go after a tackle or a tight end. I think they'd go after a tackle here, so I think they'll go Olu Fashanu at number 10. The Cardinals, after trading down from number 4, pick at 11, and I have them taking a cornerback here. My favorite corner is Quinyon Mitchell, but Terrion Arnold's also really good, and I think they'll view him higher than they view Quinyon Mitchell. So they're going to go with Terrion Arnold. Number 12, the Broncos are going to call up the Bills. And then when they offer it to the Broncos reject the trade. Fine. We'll literally just give everything. Again, it's not realistic. It doesn't matter what the package is in an actual mock, like in a mock draft where I'm only doing the first round. But bam. Finally, it's been accepted. That trade would have gone through no matter what earlier. With I don't know. I just gave up literally everything because I was sick of it. And the Bills have moved up for Brian Thomas. I think this is a reach. I think he'll go in the 18 range, but I think Bills will be desperate. They'll be afraid of him going earlier, since he's such a physically gifted prospect. So yeah. Raiders could have a corner here. They could have a offensive lineman. I'm going to go with offensive line, Talais Fuaga out of Oregon State. And then the Saints here that's a tricky position. What do they need? They need a D tackle, but not really. They need an edge. apparently. Latu is injury prone, but I think he's still really good. Jared Verse is also really good. I think we'll go Latu. Brock Bowers fits the Colts athletic mold. He's perfect to go there. Seahawks, we're gonna take Troy Fautanu, move him into guard to replace Damian Lewis long term. Well, not even long term. He's not on the team anymore, so just replace him right away, and he'll be a franchise guard for the future, hopefully. They're gonna take Quinyon Mitchell. The Jags will. Bengals need D tackle after they lost DJ Reader, so I think they are gonna take Jerzon Newton out of Illinois. The Rams basically need everything. They could go Bo Nix here. I don't love that pick. D tackle after Aaron Donald retired. Obviously, Aaron Donald's a stud. No dubbing. Like that's not. It's not a question. Aaron Donald is obviously a stud. Steelers here. I think they could go with. They could go with an offensive tackle. It says, and I think Amarius Mims fits like a run-heavy offense that I think they will most likely run this year. Dolphins, they need a corner, so I think they'll take Nate Wiggins. Eagles are pissed that the Dolphins just took a corner because they really need a corner as well. They need a corner more than they need a safety, so they're actually going to take not a huge reach, but a solid reach here and go for Kool-Aid McKinstry. The Cardinals, where did I go with them earlier? Terrion Arnold. So they're not going for a corner. They could get an offensive tackle. No, they signed an offensive tackle. They could go Jared Verse here. I personally like Chop Robinson more than Jared Verse. But it depends on how they see him. Why did I just go check corner? I think Jared Verse, he's fallen far enough that they want to take him. The Cowboys go with Graham Barden. Packers go with Cooper DeJean. Perfect fit. Chop Robinson to the Bucks. Also perfect fit. They need edge rusher after losing Shaquille Barrett to the Dolphins this year. So, yeah. On the board again is the Cardinals. You've neglected the interior offensive line so far. You might want to get an offensive lineman. They also need a wide receiver because they didn't go for one. They traded out of this pick. So I think they'll go Adonai Mitchell here. He's big. He's big. He has great hands. At least he can go up and get the ball at Texas. After trading all the way down to 28, the Broncos could still pick a quarterback here. They're gonna go with Bo Nix. I just think he's a safer prospect than Penix. I think he has Kirk Cousins or Baker Mayfield kind of potential, where he's not going to be an elite quarterback in the league, but he's also not going to be bad for you. And you really like to have him as your starting quarterback, but it's not like he's going to win MVP. No, but he still is great. The Lions are on the board. I'm just looking at their needs right now. It says edge, D tackle. So if we go to edge, Darius Robinson. Darius Robinson's pretty good. But they also need wide receiver apparently. But I'm not that convinced that they need wide receiver. So we'll go with Darius Robinson for them. Wait. Sure. Whatever. I don't even know what I'm talking about. The Ravens need a wide receiver. They could go with Xavier Worthy, but that's literally just Zay Flowers again. you don't want two of the exact same receiver in your receiving room. So they're gonna go with Keon Coleman, big. He can't really uh, create much separation, but he'll go up and snag something on your head, call you a little boy, go duh. You're done if they throw up a jump ball for him. J.C. Latham has fallen so far that I think the Niners just take him here, and they do need a tackle. And finally, the Super Bowl champion get an incredible receiving athlete. Not sure if he'll be a great receiver. He's kind of like Marquise Brown already, but still Xavier Worthy to the Chiefs. And this is the final results of the mock draft. Bye. Have a nice day. And I'll see you on Friday.